Hello, good morning. It's Tracy Daviero here with you from Your VA Mentor. How are you doing? It is, I think it's Thursday. My goodness, the days are running together, but look how beautiful it is outside. It is a little bit cool, but yeah, it's so nice out. It's fall weather. I guess it's officially fall now, so that's pretty exciting. It's my favorite season. Absolutely love it. I really enjoyed working outside all summer, and I don't know that I'll be able to do that much over the fall, but I'm going to do my best. I don't need to, get sick or anything like that by working outside, but I really do love the sunshine and the beautiful weather, and I like the cooler temperatures, frankly, but yeah, we have lots of trees on our property. I can probably show you a little bit. Starting to turn there. Not really starting to turn there. We got a yellow one kind of over there, and anyway, that's that. So welcome, hello, it's nice to see you, and I wanted to just talk briefly this morning to you, there we go, about website basics, because I get asked a lot about websites, and yeah, I didn't see a video that I had for you on that, so I decided to do a website basics topic for you for our live video. And so yeah, it's really important, especially with a virtual business. I'm just going to adjust a little. There we go. It's really important with a virtual business that people can find you, right? And so we have our social media profiles, and I've talked about that before, what to do. You need to have an online presence, but ideally, because you are a business, and because you are a business owner, and because you are a virtual assistant, it's really important to have a website. But it doesn't have to be a really, fancy, expensive website. There's lots of services. I use WordPress websites. That's what I switched to WordPress a long time ago. Used to actually have basic HTML sites, and okay, of course the sun's going to come out and mess up all my lighting. Darn sun. But it is really important to choose a service that works for you. If you want to go with Wix or Squarespace, or I wouldn't say Weebly so much, but if you want to go with a hosted service or a WordPress.org, it's okay to get started. But really, what you want to do is you want to think of your VA business in terms of I pay like $100 a year for hosting through Bluehost, and then it's an extra $10 or whatever for my domain name. So I would consider that an expense in your business, and I would do that as quickly as you can. So get your own domain name and get a hosting service if you can. Alternately, you can get, a hosted website. That's okay if you need to get started, but you do need to think of your business in terms of a business. And $100 for the whole year is really not that much money, and it's something that you have to invest in for your business. And so, but I don't want you to get hung up on creating a website and learning how to use WordPress and all that kind of stuff, because all that does is really delay the start or delay the launch of your business. So if you want to go with an online service, that's great. Let's get that started. But ideally, what you want to do is you just want to have a really simple website. It doesn't matter what service you're using. You want to have something really, really simple, okay? A lot of people overthink this, and it takes forever for you to get your website up. And these are things that in business, you need to make decisions. You need to be able to take action. You need to be able to move forward. And your website is absolutely one of those places that can bog you down. And, I think that the saying is done is better than perfect. And I must look up who said that, because I quote it a lot, and I often forget I forget who said it, but done is better than perfect. And so your website will always be a work in progress. And so you want to be able to just get something up that is accurate, that reflects your business, reflects your brand, and basically gives the information that people want. And so here I've got a few things that I would put onto a website. So keeping it simple is the main thing. The pages that you need on your website absolutely are obviously a home page, and so you want to be able to talk about your clients and who you serve and what you do for them. A services page, you want them to be able to find your what it is that you offer. And an about page. You want to have a little blurb about you. It does not have to be a thesis or an essay. You can just talk about, your experience, why you love, why you opened your VA business, what you love about it, what you love helping clients with. And, if you want to put some personal stuff in there, it's meant to be personal to you, to give them a little insight about you and how you work with people, or maybe your personality and that kind of thing. But it doesn't have to be all about your family. I know sometimes people don't like to put personal information on the internet, And but they do want to know, when you're a service business provider, people are hiring you as a service business provider, right? And so they're hiring you, the person. And so you want to be able to give them that information, give them a little information about you, maybe about what your strengths are, whatever it is. So the about page is really, really important. And so you want to make sure that you have one of those. And put your picture on it, get a headshot. Logos are great. Logos are wonderful for your business and that kind of thing. But let people know that you're a real person and not somebody standing. If you look at all of the offshore people who are VAs or who are VA companies or what do they call them? Yeah. Anyway, goodness, I can't. Anyway, my words are escaping me. So. But if you look at a lot of offshore, you will see a lot of people who do not have pictures of themselves on their website. And so, I think that that's one of the things that we can do as, well, I'm a Canadian, but, North Americans or, whoever is to bring our personality to our business. I think that most of my clients over the years have hired me, yes, for my expertise, but also because they got my personality. They liked my personality. We got along. We worked well together. We were always striving to work well together. And so I think that that's a really important thing. So about is really important. Homepage should speak to your clients, right? It's not about, hi, I'm a VA. I love being a VA. Everything's wonderful about being a VA. It's about, this is who I help. This is what I do. This is my area of expertise. That's the copy on your homepage. And it can be as simple as, two paragraphs. You don't need to overthink this stuff, and you don't need to write an essay on every single page. In fact, the shorter is better, because a lot of people are looking at websites on their phones now. And so they're scrolling, right? They're scrolling. So they'll see the home page first, and they'll see whatever, you're about. It's just a little blurb. It doesn't have to be super long. And this is what helps you get your website done faster. And then as your business, sort of grows and evolves, then you can make some changes to it. You can change your theme, you can change your brand, you can change your service offerings, your copy, but those are the basic things that you want to have. So homepage, about page, services page. And again, don't put a laundry list of services on. If you want to put your rates on your website, that's totally fine. If you don't, that's also totally fine. I do often recommend that if you're not going to put your rates on your page or on your services page, that you maybe put, something that service package is starting at, so that somebody knows they're not going to come in and hire you for $10 an hour. Okay. I think that that's an important thing as well. If you have a benchmark, if you're, say if your billable rate somewhere around $40 an hour, you want people to know that. You don't want them to be kicking tires and having consultations with you and then being surprised about what your rates are. So, but it's entirely up to you. You absolutely don't have to put your rates on at all. Contact page is also very important, and we're on page 4 now. Contact page is important, and you can do that one of two ways. You can have a contact form, which is often a plugin on a website, and so you can do that, or you can just have an email address, right? And that's totally fine too. So whichever way makes sense for you. And then the last thing I think that everybody should have, and particularly for VAs, I think it's important, and I know that it's another real stopping point for VAs all the time, is a blog. I think that you should have blog posts, and you don't have to write a thesis every time. You don't have to write $1,000, got money on the brain this morning. You don't have to write 1,000-word blog post every time you turn around. You can write short ones, right? 300-400 words, just little things to showcase your expertise. Talk about the services that you use in your business. Talk about the systems or the platforms, right? So say if you do email marketing and you use MailChimp, write some things about MailChimp, little tips and that kind of thing. You want to be able to showcase your expertise. If people are coming to your website, they want to see a few things. They want to see what you do and who you help, right? Homepage. They want to see a little bit about you, about page. They want to see your service offerings so that they can either pick and choose. And sometimes they want to see your rates. That's your services page. They want to see what level of expertise you have. That's your blog. So that's how you are able to share with people what it is that you know, and what what you can write about is all the things that you do on a daily basis. If you're good at organization, you want to write a few things about time management or productivity or even, getting things organized, online files, little articles like that go a really long way in letting a client or having a client learn about you without having to have a conversation with you. And if they can look and say, wow, this person really knows their stuff, that's awesome. The other thing a blog does is it helps you to drive traffic to your website. So instead of just going to your social media profile and posting, hey, visit my website, boom, and, you know, letting people figure things out on their own, it's important that you can post your blog posts. And so you can share a lot of information. Somebody's interested, they can click over and they can go and look at the rest of your blog posts. It ends up creating a lot more content. And when you're posting blogs regularly, then Google and the search engines like that, because they see that you're updating your website. They're happy with that. They like the fact that you are creating new content. And so that really helps your search engine ranking. So the blog is the other thing. So homepage, about page, services page, blog page, and contact. And of course, that's the last thing that your people are looking for, is a way to get in touch with you if they are interested. So I hope that's helpful for you. That's website basics. And yay, now we got that one in the bag. Have a great day. I'll talk to you later.